Hello and welcome to my allotment journey. My name is Sarah and I'm so pleased that you clicked on this link to have a little bit of nosy about what I get up to at the allotment. I've had my allotment for 2 years, but I never documented it apart from pictures. I took hundreds and hundreds of pictures, but I never videoed it. But I'm 2 years in now and I want to show you my allotment because I'm going to make some big changes and you are going to help me. You're going to advise me because I'm a novice at best, to be honest. But yes, please join me at the allotment. Yes, I have got my winter coat on. But as it happens, I've just seen a little bit of sunshine. You know, I like to give you a weather report, and today it's cold. Can you believe it's cold? I just want some heat, I just want some warmth. But I'm just bringing you a little bit of the journey into it, just to show you what I walk through when I come this way, through the trees and the little path down. Usually this is the muddy path, isn't it? This is the path that's usually boggy and wet in the winter months. Winter and early spring, you see it being a bit boggy. But I've got a few things to do today. I've been thinking overnight of what I want to make. I want to make some storage on my potting bench for a few bits and pieces, right? So I've got a plan in my head. Whether that plan will manifest into something pretty looking is another thing. But come on, let's get to the allotment and let's get cracking with my little storage idea. Oh, I absolutely love, I can't believe the sunshine. I love, honestly, it's been horrible all day. I love coming down these steps here and approaching it all, especially in the sunshine. Look at all the trees. Look at everybody's flowers and growth. And oh God, if you can picture back to how it was when I first started these videos about, I don't know, about 15, 16 videos ago, this was all died down. But I just love this approach. I might strim this path at some point. Doesn't seem to get strimmed, just gets walked on. But I love approaching and seeing what's fell over, what's growing and what isn't growing on the plot. So my idea is, okay, to have on the end of here, I've got a box, right? I've got this box that doesn't have a base. It rotted off. It's from home, it's from the garden. It rotted off, but it's still a usable, you know, still a usable crate. So what I want to do is attach that at the bottom like that. Just put that piece of wood there so that it's similar to that one there. Screw that on there. And then I've got these here. I have no idea what they're off, but these have been in my mum's garage for, well, obviously it was my dad's garage, but it's my mum's garage now. They have been in my mum and dad's garage for 30 years because my dad was a bit like me. One day it will come in handy. And you know what? Today is their day. They've probably been 30 plus years, they've probably been in the garage, honestly. I don't know what they're off. Two of them have got these hooks on. They don't move, these hooks, just like metal hooks. I can't figure out drawer fronts, or I just don't know what they were. I just don't know. There were a couple of others that were broken, but I managed to find 3 that weren't. So anyway, yeah, today is their day, because you know that thing where you say, oh, I'll keep it because it'll come in handy. Well, look, it happened. Today's their day. They're going to come in handy. Right, so the plan is, I might as well use the ones with the 2 hooks, I think so. So, not that I need the hooks, but, you know, I don't want to take the hooks off either. Sorry, just got sidetracked then because somebody walked past me. Didn't hear them. Right, anyway, so this is the plan. I'm going to attach it onto there, probably like that, or I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to attach that onto there, and maybe another one further down, so that the sticks can go through one, through the other, and then end up in the bottom there. That is the plan. Whether it comes to fruition or not is another thing. But yes, that is today's little task, doing a little tidy. Then there'll be space in there for other stuff as well, like little pots and stuff like that. But yeah, so come on, let's get cracking. I think the first one I'm going to attach, so that hook goes under the bottom of the piece of deck, right? So that's the edge decking board. I'm going to put that there with the hook underneath, right? Because I don't want to take that hook off because it's original. So I don't want to take it off if I can help it. And I'm going to attach it, so that's the side of the bench, and I'm going to drill holes in here to to attach it to this, you know, the actual real side. But this top one, I'm going to attach it like this, okay? So I want to put some holes in here for the screws. So let me just move that out of the way. Right, I'm going to do it on a piece of wood because I don't mind drilling holes into my bench, but I don't particularly want to if I can help it. I'm attaching it like that. Oh, the hole should be that way. That one I will use for the one that I'm putting below. That's this one, don't worry. This is okay for the one that's below it, but this is not okay for the one that's going first. So that one, because the one below it is going like this, okay. I'm screwing that on the side and I'm putting it on the top like that. So phew, crisis averted. Oh my God, were you all screaming? I bet you were all screaming at the screen. You're drilling it wrong. Right, that one, the one underneath is going like that, okay? The drill's down. The one at the top, oh gosh, is going like that. So therefore, the holes need to be this way. Right, okay, we've saved it, we've salvaged it, don't worry. Nobody panic. Okay, let's do this one. Let's stick a couple of these in. It's not going to take any weight or anything, so it should be okay just drilling straight into there. Oh, it's going to be tricky. There we go, there's one. Okay. Let's just take those off. That would be the sensible thing to do. That's a bit better. Okay, 1, 2. Oops. Oops. The usual tap, which means it's done. Okay, that's one, right. Okay, let's get the second one. And some screws. And a piece of wood. Of course. A piece of wood that's fell all the way down. Here we go. Right. Where I should put it? I'm just thinking for smaller sticks. So put it a bit lower down. So if we've got any little straggler, little smaller ones, like I've used in the cover for here. Let me show you. You see these ones here? These ones are really quite short, and I wouldn't want to throw them away because I couldn't fit them in there. So if I do a little short one, here, then they'll go in and they won't flap about, will they? So the idea is I will put that there, attach that there, like so. Let me get the drill. Oh, it's here. Okay, so do you get what I've gone for here? And and that, and then into that. I'll secure that on there. A piece of wood. Secure that on there so that they won't just splay out and go, you know, and fall out and splay, whatever. And then I can put a few other bits and pieces in there as well, but it doesn't stick out further than that, so it's sort of neatened off that corner quite well. If I can just get off my knees, one sec. There you go, see what I mean? Right, I'll just screw that bottom bit in. First of all, I'm going to screw this piece of wood in. Just to bring this leg out the same as that one. There we go. That looks exactly how I thought it would in my mind's eye. Honestly, when I was thinking about it last night, that is exactly how I pictured that to look. That is absolutely perfect. I can pop a few things. In fact, you know what I can pop in there? The rose. I did actually find the other rose, so I took this one off the watering cans there. I'll stick that in there. But, oh yeah, I found the other one. But see, this pole I've put over my camera. I clip my camera onto it. But it's also very handy for putting those so that I can't forget where I've put them as long as I put them away. But yeah, very pleased about that. Right, what else? I need to plant these today. I need to find somewhere for these little pinks here, these little pink flowers. And also, what have I bought? I have bought a fresh rug. I've just thrown it down, haven't took the other one up yet, but I just brought one that's a bit more colourful, matches my seat cover. I did actually keep the old seat cover because that makes it even softer. I take that one in at night, well, when I leave, and to leave that one out. But yeah, I'll leave that there. But this is a new rug, outdoor rug. Just want to get rid of the old one and stick the new one down. I just think a little bit brighter. That one's been there. This is its third season now, so it's I've had its money's worth out of it, that's for sure. Just before I take the old rug up, I was thinking nothing was growing, but now look. Look, have a little bit of faith and have a little bit of patience, because look, we have got rows of stuff growing. I can't even remember what I've planted in here. I don't know. I know the ginger's down here, so let's not hold up much hope for that. But there is a row of something here. There's a row of something there. I can't see anything particularly popping up here. Maybe if I move some of this. No, I can't see anything at the minute. I can't quite tell where the rows start and end. But yeah, this mulch is great because it is still allowing these seeds to pop through. And this is the one with the eggshells on as well, because I just thought, must be brassicas on here. I can't remember, I'd have to look back at the video, and didn't put plant markers on. That's why you need plant markers, that's why you need signs on your beds. Right, I need to find out so the next time we come we can put signs on. But yeah, stuff is growing. Okay, let's move this bench. Absolutely, completely rotten, so that can go in the bin bag, and when Mick next comes I shall pop it in the car so we can take it to the tip. But completely rotten, but did last. But on its third season, so it lasted 2 years. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lay the new one down and peg it in corners, middles, wherever I feel that it needs it. There you go, another job done. Mat's in front of the chair. I don't know if you noticed about that bench, that the middle bit, actually, this bit folds up and it becomes a table. You can have a table in the middle and just have 2 seats. So yeah, I never use it like that, but it does serve a purpose of having 2 single seats with a table in the middle. I would just thread the cushion under it probably. But yeah, what do you think? Sorry? Just a little bit brighter, isn't it? Something nicer to sit on and look through my arch. Don't forget, this is my spot. We'll do another view of this. Every now and again I'll do a view of my sitting spot because I envisage flowers, maybe one day sweet peas up there, and then my wildflowers here. And this will be my view. And pumpkins round the arch. Well, you've got to live in hope, haven't you? Right, what should we do next? Okay, in the corner of here is a pink, fighting for its life, but still fighting. So, it has got a bud on it. So, I have got those 2 pink ones there, and I'm thinking, I know my sunflowers are growing, they're growing nicely, but I think I could pop one in that corner there. So we've got a little bit of pink going on down here, a bit of pink there. We've got that in that corner, and we'll pop the other pink one over there, just to give the corners a bit of colour, because when these grow, all the colour will be up here, won't it? Because they're quite tall, hopefully. Quite tall sunflowers. So the next job will be just to plant those 2 little pink flowers. Just reading the plant pot. It says it's a Dianthus hybrid. I've no idea. Dianthus, you couldn't read that, it was too small. I had to put my glasses on to read it. Right, okay, come on, let's pop this one into the ground. Oops, sorry, into the ground. Okay, I've just got to do it carefully because I've got my line of sunflowers there, so let's just carefully do it. It's been raining a lot, but it doesn't feel that damp. Look, come on, let's just carefully dig that out. I just don't want to disturb any of these little sunflowers. To stick in there, it's just behind me because I've got it at this bench that I made. One sec. Rather than stick that sandy stuff back in. Okay, there you go, that's planted. I'm going to restructure this area. I'm just going to leave that on there, restructure it, and then go and do the other one exactly the same. They're in, corner. Hopefully this one should have a few flowers coming back on it as well. And we've got that over there that adds a bit of colour. Like I say, the sunflowers are very tall and all the colour is sort of middle to top of there. So it's nice to have just a splash of colour going on in the corner. I didn't know if I showed you. I mean, I know you've seen it, but I didn't know if I've shown you what I've done underneath the bench. I've put a bit there from a strulch, so that can go there. Then that'll be where the compost can go. And then I've put 2 more crates in there for whatever. And obviously whatever can go on top. But as I've been pottering about today, I've been putting things in a safe place. So look, my trowel and my little fork, I've just popped in there. Those 2 tubs from the little plants I've just planted, they've dropped in there. So if I carry on being good, I don't need to do that massive hunt for everything. Like the other day, I did the massive hunt for the big sledgehammer and I couldn't find it. And then I came the other day and it was just on the cupboard. It was just on the cupboard on here. In fact, I don't even think I've moved it. I haven't. It was just here and for absolutely no reason. I don't know why. I couldn't see it when I was looking and I looked all over, but I just couldn't see it there. Right, so I'm just going to leave it there because I know it's there. Right, what now? You know what I need to do? I need to label these because I keep forgetting what's in here. I've had to rewatch the video to see what's in here so I can label it because it looks dry. I'm going to water it. So, but I want to label them, but there's a lot of different things in there. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to use these slate things that Emma bought me. Slate and a pen. And the notes are made of my video to tell me what's planted where so that I don't forget, so I can write these. Yeah, let's do these. Pretty straightforward really. I need 2 onions. Let me just get my pen working. These are just chalk pens and they don't wash out. Although there's chalk markers, they don't run out in the rain. They don't run off. In fact, you're better off trying to paint over them. Okay, I've rescued the cucumber one that went a bit blotchy. Put them in the right sort of order now as to where they're going to go on the bed and turn those white ones green. And I've only got one left as well, which is a shame. In fact, I think my friend's probably got a pack of these and she's never used them. I might ask if she's got them. So if you're not going to use them, I'll use them. Right, okay, let's put them on the bed where they're supposed to go so I can tell what's growing. Onions there, parsley root there, mini cucumbers, you can have that one in the middle, oops, there, celeriac there, and onions there. Right, that's a little bit better. Now I know what's going on in the middle of that bed. Oh my gosh, look at these sweet peas, the best they've looked in all this time. Honestly, they look like they're actually going to grow. There was one tiddly twiddler one there. I might just get rid of some of this, might cut back some of this rhubarb, maybe give it a bit more of a chance. Maybe that's overhanging it a bit much. Let's just take that out, take that one out, give it a chance. There we go, but that is looking fantastic. They are looking great. I think I'm going to harvest some of this rhubarb. There you go. That is my first harvest. Apart from the little alpine strawberries that my minded kids had yesterday when I brought them, that is actually my first harvest of rhubarb. I'm going to give it to the kids, see if they want to make something for the grandma with it, maybe a rhubarb crumble. I don't like rhubarb myself. Mick might like rhubarb, my kids might like rhubarb, and my mum definitely likes rhubarb. So yeah, I'll get my kids, because they're teenagers, I'll get them to make something for their grandma. Ooh. And we'll put the leaves from the rhubarb into one of the compost bins. Ooh. Of course, I've put all the wood in the way just to make it a bit more difficult because, oops, if you haven't got a salt course to get through, is it really worth doing? Right, leaves under my arm. Try and get the lid off. Oh God. Right, lid off. It's quite hard to do when you're holding a camera. Okay, in we go. Hope for the best. Right, okay, thank you so much for watching. Please press that like, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's absolutely totally free, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. And don't forget your comments. I read all your comments and I try to answer them all as well. Yeah, so I think we've done loads today, absolutely loads. I'm really pleased with what we've got done today. So please join me next week, and I've got loads more things to do. I've got loads more things to make. And we need to get down to doing some weeding, I think. You know, the bit of a boring jobs in some of the beds just need a little bit more weeding doing. So yeah, join me next week. It's not just weeding, it's a lot more things to do.